welcome to our program, Full Vibrancy and Light. Lesa Carlson, vegan on the raw vegan lifestyle, part 1 of 2. Lesa is a talented artist, singer, actress, model, choreographer, and dancer. She is most well known as a Los Angeles, USA-based raw vegan chef who has many famous clients. Her exquisite culinary creations are embraced by a growing number of A-list Hollywood stars, including vegans like Alicia Silverstone, Woody Harrelson, Daryl Hannah, Crispin Glover, and many more. Ms. Carlson has built several sustainable green businesses that focus on raw vegan organic foods as well. Our two-part program features Ms. Carlson's valuable perspectives on the power of raw vegan foods to nourish the body. Such foods are plant-based and have not been heated past 48 degrees Celsius to preserve their energy. Proponents of this eating style believe it is the best way for our body to absorb nutrition and heal. We now begin with how Ms. Carlson decided to become a raw vegan chef.
I didn't quite aspire to be a raw vegan chef. Ultimately, in the beginning, I was led, and it kept leading me. I am an artist, a performance artist, of which I was modeling and dancing and doing all kinds of things. And what happened in that, very early on in my teen years, food became my enemy because I couldn't figure out how to eat and work at the same time in the context of what I needed to accomplish size-wise, modeling-wise, that kind of thing. And so I became anorexic and bulimic originally. My mother was healthy, so we had sprouts and things around the house. I then came into it through that door, started doing it for myself, and then people kept asking me, and I kept being led to do it for other people. And that opened up a whole new world of which I had never imagined. So beautiful. I'm so grateful.
We are used to thinking of nutrition in terms of fats and carbohydrates, and whether our intake of a particular vitamin is sufficient. Lesa has a refreshingly different take on proper nourishment that is based on quantum physics and light.
Ultimately, the optimum food on a raw vegan diet is anything that has its full vibrancy and light. Light has codes. We are light codes, light bodies. The best option for that is things that are handpicked, that are in their most innate, vibrant state. And that's plants, and that's things that are coming from the earth. So those are the most vibrant, and they have proteins. They have all the energetic properties of life that we need to live, encoded. And then our body actually recognizes them. And so we can transform that light into our DNA strands. And it actually brings us back into a vibrational frequency. And that's what food is really all about. And it transcends the original idea of carrots are good for you, as opposed to, it really doesn't matter what the medium is, as long as it's in its highest vibration and frequency. That is always plants that are picked and consumed immediately. Life has life. And whatever is encoded into plants is what we are ultimately, and our bodies will take that information when it is present. It's when it has been knocked out or changed, and that is usually by a high heat, the codes become despondent, broken, cell walls are exploded, your body doesn't recognize it. So even if it is from a plant source, it is optimum, the truth is, that it is optimum to have it in its living form. Yeah, otherwise your body can actually recognize it as a poison and start to react against it.
From a raw vegan foodist's viewpoint, what role do minerals play in our diet? Lesa now discusses how light energy and minerals are fundamentally related to each other.
Everything is mineral based, and it's also the photons of how the light minerals hold the charge. Actually, it's like a crystal. We have crystals in our bodies which are mineral based, and so ultimately, again, it's about information being transferred and having that infinity pattern of energy running through your body and your chakras, so they are functioning at the highest rotation and level. And ultimately, again, everything that is of the earth, it's edible earth, and that is mineral based, and it's brought into a light form, which is a plant. You can still eat the base minerals, of which your body can recognize and does utilize, but you're getting that also from the plants. I really feel that the information that we have, where we break everything down and says, well, this one has this vitamin and that vitamin and that vitamin, but this one has, if you get a wide range of foliage that is fully vibrant, your body will be able to extract the light codes of whatever it needs. Your body recognizes it and it takes it wherever it needs to go. And so it's not so much about, well, you fix this, but not the other. It's not separate. It's a whole. And so you eat those whole plants. That's another part with the mineral content. It's important that we don't take things apart. When you eat a plant, there's roots, there's bark, there's seeds, there's all parts of that plant has information, and it's actually functions together. It comes together. And so when your body gets the full content and information from that plant, you are whole. You recharge, you regenerate. You can do that at any time in why you have this physical mass manifestation in this plane. You can regenerate any part of your body that you want to regenerate, including your teeth, including any part that needs to be replenished. It just needs to be given the light codes.
A common question is whether supplements are required for a nutritionally complete raw vegan diet. Here's Lesa's view on the matter.
If you take two things and you have them next to each other, one is cooked and one is not cooked, what is going to make the thing that has had fire put to it any more healthy than the thing that is in its raw state? The thing in its raw state actually has all of its vibrance. So you're actually collecting more from that than the thing that has been cooked. To take life into your body that is in its full form is going to promote life, and you can live on it forever. I've been a raw foodist for 30 years, 100% raw foodist, vegan raw foodist. And I do believe in superfoods, and I do believe in supplementation in the context of that there are foods that are high in nutrients, but they're still raw, they're still plant-based, and you can gather those and you can dry them and put them into things because, again, maybe our soil isn't nutrient dense like it used to be, and so you can get some things that are grown in other places that still have all their nutrient content, and you're keeping that life force, and you can add that into a shake. Then yes, I believe that that is a superfood. I also believe that you can go out and wild harvest in the area that you're in, once you know the plants that are there, and getting more nutrients than going to the store and even buying organic produce in the produce section.
We thank Ms. Carlson for taking the time to share with us her great wisdom about the raw vegan diet. May her message on this lifestyle continue to enable an ever greater number of people to achieve healthier lives. Please join us next week on Saturday, October 17th for Full Vibrancy and Light. Lesa Carlson, Vegan on the Raw Vegan Lifestyle, Part 2 of 2. For more information about Lesa Carlson, please visit Instagram at CarlsonLesa, personallyraw.com, and privatechefdelivered.com. Thank you, intelligent viewers, for your company today for our program.